How's it going, people? Jeff here from Ecom Geeks. Today we're going to be having a bit of a Q&A about dropshipping. So let's get to it. So first up, what is dropshipping? Dropshipping is a means of being able to sell a manufacturer's product without actually having to touch the product yourself. So basically what happens is you find a manufacturer typically through, Alibaba, Light in the Box, Mini in the Box. Some people still use AliExpress, which I highly suggest you don't do. Find a product, they market it, they sell it. When they get orders for that product, they then pass those orders on to the manufacturer. The manufacturers take those, ships it directly to the customer. You never have to touch the product yourself, and you get to profit off the difference between how much it costs, the manufacturer to manufacture and ship it, and how much you're charging the customer in order to actually purchase the product. So what are the advantages of dropshipping? The advantages of dropshipping are that there isn't a lot of risk involved in your initial investment. You don't have to worry about purchasing, stock, having it on hand, having it somewhere to store, all that other stuff. It's relatively risk-free in how it goes about it, and I think that's the biggest thing that's incredible about dropshipping, is that anybody can just set up a store. A question that a lot of people have is, what happens when you get a return on a product that you're dropshipping? These can get a little bit complicated because it depends on what sort of dropshipper you're using. So if you're using kind of more of a one product store, or something that's very professional, who you have a direct relationship with the manufacturer, then oftentimes they'll have their own sort of returns and refund policies. Now, if you're using like something old school like AliExpress and Oberlo, which again I highly recommend you don't use, then there are much more specific things that are kind of like a universal wide truth sort of thing. But in terms of returns and refunds, it's often cheaper for you to get a refund, or you to issue a refund to your customer, than it is to get it returned. This is because of a couple different things. One is, the manufacturing costs versus the shipping costs versus how much they paid, that sort of thing. That being said, you can actually get money back from your manufacturer. What you typically want to do is ask your customers to take a picture of their product and what's wrong with it, and then you can provide that information to the manufacturer, and typically they will refund you. Depending on the relationship, they might even issue a free return. Depending on how you want to come across to your customers, it might be a great idea to actually issue them a full refund and maybe a replacement product. Depending on your product, it might be cheaper to do that way, and then that customer will probably become a raving fan, and etc., etc. Are dropshipping businesses profitable? And the short answer is yes. They can be very profitable. The long answer is much more complex. So first off, you should know that it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. That's not how it works. It is a full-time job. Even though you don't have physical inventory, physical stock, you are still doing a full-time job here. Now, a couple quick tips and tricks. First off, in terms of Oberlo, AliExpress, and just having a store with a ton of products, even if they're similar concepts or whatever, that's pretty much dead. You have to realize that any sort of thing related to e-commerce is constantly changing, and you need to make sure that you're staying on top of whatever's currently working. Currently, this video is being recorded near the start of 2021, and right now, what is working the best is having one product stores. What you do, you find a good dropshipping product, make your entire store your brand, build your brand around that one product, make that your product, and run with it. And then, do that until, things are no longer that profitable, or no, there's no longer interest. You can sell off that store. There's a whole process on how to do that, and make profit that way. But you can also just move on to the next trend. So sell the store, move on to a next trend, and keep going. The biggest thing is you want to find a product that can't be found in stores. And the best products are usually problem solution products. There's something in your life that's wrong, and this product solves it. If you can find something like that and capitalize on it, you will do very well. That being said, it is still a very large commitment. You still will be putting in a lot of hours, hopefully because you're getting customers. Why does dropshipping fail? A lot of times people aren't keeping up with what is the most recent thing that's actually working. People are still stuck in AliExpress and Oberlo having, 1,001 products in their store. They don't pay attention to their SEO, which is a huge thing. You want to make sure that your store is communicating well with Google in order to get native traffic and the correct traffic, so potential buyers, not just people just searching on the internet. So you need to make sure that you are paying attention to your shop, paying attention to your store. You need to put in the hours, you need to do the research, and then it can be very profitable. Another question we have is it too late to start dropshipping? And the answer is no, it's not. So like I mentioned before, it's a constantly changing thing. It's new. You have to stay on top of things. Like I said, one product stores are number one right now. You have to keep going on that sort of thing. But yes, you are good to go. You are not behind the trend. You can do this. It's a thing that still works, and if it didn't, people wouldn't be doing it. How do I actually start dropshipping? And that is a very big question. We actually have a full playlist on how to get your store up and running, how to do things like SEO, how to properly lay out your homepage. That's a big deal. There's a plethora of different things that we could talk about for this question. I would say just check out our playlist. We explain it much better in longer detail. So how do you find dropshipping products? Well, there are actually a number of tools available to you that will make the process super, super easy. So the old school method, or the doing it yourself method, is basically, looking at current ads on Facebook, looking at things on AliExpress or Alibaba that are doing well. You can do all sorts of research into finding a winning product. Putting that aside, there are a number of different services available to potential dropshippers to help them find a winning product. One of them that is very common, not the only one, but one of them is very common, is Ecom Hunt. Super useful because it does all of the research for you. They do have a free plan and they've got a paid plan. We actually have an affiliate link in the description. If you want to sign up for Ecom Hunt, it's exceptional. If you're interested, make sure to click the affiliate link in the box below. What company is best for dropshipping? And there's kind of three big ones. There's Alibaba, there is Light in the Box, and then there's Mini in the Box. And those are the three big ones. AliExpress, don't do it if you're actually doing a store. I mean, if you're just starting off, maybe, and then find the actual manufacturer on Alibaba, but I just recommend directly going to Alibaba. So it depends. Alibaba, you're going to get the best deals because 99 of it is from China. The only thing that you might run into is shipping issues from there. That being said, it is still a great platform to use. The other two, Light in the Box and Mini in the Box, those are located in North America primarily, and the price for your product and your shipping is going to be higher, but your delivery time is going to be much lower. If shipping time is a big issue for you, there are solutions to this. You can rent space in a fulfillment center, within your home country, whether that's North America, or Europe, or anywhere else in the world. Have your manufacturer ship a whole bunch of product to that fulfillment center, and then similar sort of process in terms of sending your order information to the fulfillment center. They will, have your stock on hand. They will package and ship it from their warehouse directly to your customers. And there you go. But you usually only take that step once you started to make some profits and capital off of your business before you invest in actually purchasing a large amount of stock from your manufacturer. So that's it for today's video. I hope that gives you a little bit more advice. If you have any more questions about dropshipping or something else related to e-commerce, definitely give us a comment below in the description, and we'll try and get back to you with as many answers as we possibly can. Catch you later. Looking to improve your store? Hire a geek. We offer individual store optimizations, one-on-one training, as well as workshops. Check out the description below for more information.